And I saw in the right hand of him who sat on the throne a scroll written inside and on the back, sealed with 7 seals.
No one in heaven, no one on earth could break the seals or read its worth. Angels tremble, silence falls. Who is worthy to heed the call?
Said, "Come."
The bow is sealed, one conqueror's ride drawn across the sky.
White horse storms the iron gate. Fast dawn breaks, the world awaits. Arrows whisper promises. Empires kneel to silent threats.
No blood yet spilled.
slain, the scroll turns, the next seal
Black scales hang in barren air. The third seal cracks with cold despair. A measure of wheat for a denarius. 3 measures of barley for a denarius. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
Of dust across the land. A day's wage buys a crust of bread. The starving count the living dead. Children's ribs like prison bars. The rich still drink beneath the stars. Hunger gnaws the marrow deep. The earth itself begins to weep.
Where plenty falls. Mothers trade their wedding rings for scraps unfit for beggar kings. The soil cracks, the rivers dry. A billion prayers to empty sky.
And the voice from heaven cries, do not harm the oil and wine. Famine, black horse of want, scales of greed that starve and taunt. Famine, the poor decay, a loaf of hope too high to pay. Famine, the vine still bleed, oil for kings, no wine for need.
And I looked, and behold a black horse. And he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. 1 coin, 4 bread, 1 life for
dust chokes the dying sun.
the fourth begun.
Pale shadow creeps on ashen steed. The fourth seal breaks, death is freed.
And his name was Death. And Hades followed with him. Power was given unto them over a fourth part of the earth. to souls in white. Cry for vengeance through the night.
And when he opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those slain for the word of Elohim. And they cried with a loud voice, "How long?"
Blood still stains the earth below. Slaughtered for the truth they bore. Voices rise forevermore. Chains of faith in iron halls echo through the heavenly walls. And a voice like thunder calls, "How long, oh yeah, till judgment falls? How long, souls beneath the throne, robes of white yet still unknown? How long, till the blood is paid? Vengeance for the price we've made. How long, the fifth seal weeps. Justice sleeps while evil creeps.
Persecuted, burned and torn, faithful from the day they're born. Silent naiad voices soar, begging at the golden door. White robes given, told to wait. Heaven's clock ticks, rolling down, and they were told to rest a while until the number be fulfilled.
How long, souls beneath the throne, robes of white yet still unknown? How long, till the blood is paid? Vengeance for the price we've made. How long, the fifth seal weeps. Justice sleeps while evil creeps.
And each was given a white robe and told to rest a little longer until their fellow servants should be killed.
Souls beneath the throne, robes of white yet still unknown. How long, the heavens shake? Vengeance comes for martyrs' sake. How long, the fifth seal cries? The scroll turns,
The earth will rise.
The sixth seal cracks the sky apart. Cosmic wrath ignites the heart. And I looked when he opened the sixth seal, and there was a great earthquake. The sun became black as sackcloth. The moon became like blood.
Scream, stars fall like figs in a violent dream. Sun cloaked in funeral black, moon drips red on a shattered track. Kings and slaves in cavern flight. The great day comes in endless night,
and the heavens rolled like a scroll. Every soul now loses control.
The sixth seal tears the veil. Stars cascade, the heavens fail. The sky recedes in flame. No one left to speak his name. The earth in terror hides. The Lamb's great day has arrived.
Islands sink in boiling seas, every peak brought to its knees. Faces pale in cavern gloom, the final trumpet seals their doom. Who can stand the mighty cry as the cosmos falls from the sky? And the kings to generals the rich hide in rocks and plead for death.
The sixth seal tears the veil. Stars cascade, the heavens fail. The sky recedes in flame. No one left to speak his name. The earth in terror hides. The Lamb's great day has arrived.
And the stars of heaven fell to the earth, as a fig tree drops its late figs when shaken. The sky was rolled up like a scroll.
The skies scroll and rose.
Heaven's Hall. The seventh seal holds judgment's thrall. And when he opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about half an hour.
No trumpet sounds, no angel sings. The cosmos holds its trembling wings. Incense rises, prayers ascend, the final pause before the end. Seven angels stand in line, trumpets poised for the divine.
And the smoke of the incense, with the prayers of the saints, rose before Elohim. Silence, the seventh seal is torn. Heaven holds its breath forlorn. Silence, the trumpets wait. Angels stand at judgment's gate. Silence, the calm before the storm. The final wrath is now reborn.
Golden censers fill the air, prayers of saints beyond despair. Seven trumpets, seven woes, the scroll complete, the end now grows. No voice, no cry, no battle roar, just silence, then forevermore.
And the seven angels, who had the seven trumpets, prepared themselves to sound. Silence,
The seventh seal is torn. Heaven holds its breath forlorn.
silence,
The trumpets wait. Angels stand at judgment's gate.
silence.
The calm before the storm.
The final wrath is now reborn.
And I saw the seven angels who stand before Elohim, and seven trumpets were given to them. The seals are broken. The scroll lies bare. The Lamb's great wrath fills the air.
And the sky was split apart like a scroll when it is rolled up. And every mountain and island was moved out of its place.
Seven seals have turned the veil.
Heaven's silence now turns pale.
Martyrs rise in robes of light.
The final trumpet sounds the fight. From the throne, the thunder rolls. Judgment claims the mortal soul.
And the great day of his wrath has come. And who shall be able to stand?
Wrath of the Lamb, the end is here. Seals are dust, the sky in fear. Wrath of the Lamb, the scroll is done. Redemption comes for everyone. Wrath of the Lamb, the final call. Eternity awaits us all. White horse red, black pale, right no more. The horsemen fade on distant shore. Silence breaks, the trumpets cry. The faithful live, the wicked die. From ashes rise, the chosen few. The Lamb's great kingdom born anew. And the nation shall walk by its light. And the gate shall never be shut. Wrath of the Lamb, the end is here. Seals are dust, the sky in fear. Wrath of the Lamb, the scroll is done. Redemption comes for everyone. Wrath of the Lamb,
The final call, eternity awaits us
I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away.